Let's just inform that Garja is missing the left hunt.
Yeah, it's out there. It's just a little far, it looks like. Is that hunt that has just kind of migrated further than usual?
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's just missing one hunt because...
You think it's just missing? Okay.
Missing. Let's see what Garja says.
Yeah, I don't... Are you using the star to chat with them?
I'm using the star.
Okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure they can actually see that. Garja doing some scouting with the travois here, and sending the alligator out that direction to check the hunt situation, I think.
Yep.
He says hard to say. He probably needs to call a re here before too soon if he wants to take it.
Yep. So he's going for this farm. All right. So Iroquoise is going to be fine, you know, with these hunts in the right side, and I think it's going to be fine.
He thinks it's lagging here. No surprise to hear lag complaints from Garja.
Yeah, classic lag complaints.
So, I'm not sure if we can try to resolve that, or if, as far as I know, I'm not dropping any frames. Yeah, I'm not, so I think I'm okay here, but,
I think it's still fine, not laggy as so much. Yeah, you can definitely do this. All right. So, Garja just went for this farm. I was just like, why he went for that farm, but now he just used that farm to get the sheep's fattened up fast, which is a nice. You can just get those sheep's fattened up early and eat them and get the units out.
yeah, picking up a lot of sheep here, that's definitely going to be helpful for him. Both players approaching the 800 food, they need to age up here. Yeah, and Sweethegreat queuing that.
So pretty much both of the players are aging at the same time. Is aging with the quartermaster, which is standard. Aging with the wise woman, which gives him 400 wood. So
yeah,
let's see
apparently
what.
having some stream problems from me as well. So maybe I am causing the lag here that Garja claims exists. So maybe we want to pop out after this game and just let them play it out. Okay, it's apparently fine now.
Yeah, I just saw you on green yellow connection, but so Garja going for the TP. He just chopped 200 wood. I think he's going for the stagecoach again. He's just collecting. Not sure if he's going to drop another TP, but I think he should. Yep, he's just dropping another TP and he's going to go for the stagecoach. Go for the same FF play, stagecoach FF, or he can the colonial play right now because he's going for 2 TPs. So pretty much expecting a fortress play.
Yeah, both players aging up about the same time here. This looks like the slow age from Garja, and both players laying down some trading posts, although Garja picking up one more. Go ahead.
So the slow age up gives a hint for the Sweethegreat that he's not going to rush. So he's going for the stable, which is pretty standard, and then laying down his defensive warhead. So I guess pretty much he's going for the semi-FF or SF stuff. So same goes for the Sweethegreat. He's also going to go for the semi-FF stuff. it's going to be quite interesting when it happens in the fortress.
Oh.
3 shuttle wagons coming for Sweethegreat, which is the normal stuff.
Yeah, and 5 villagers out of Garja here, so in economic play from both players.
5 villagers, they followed by 700 wood or 700 gold or 100 wood. So I'm pretty much guessing that Garja will go for semi-FF. He needs to make tomahawks because Germans get free ulans for each shipment, so Garja getting tomahawks. So you can just see that, Garja having the outlaw, he saw the 5 ulans coming in, so which means Garja knows that Sweet the Great is making cav, that he's gone stable and not going tops or something,
Yeah,
expo or something, stuff like that. So it's just pretty nice for Garja, having those treasure guardians, giving the advantage of what he's doing.
yeah, and these tomahawks having no problems chasing those Ullans away.
So 600 wood coming in for Garja, and there's laying a stable and making some more houses. 100 gold has not come yet, but making more tomahawks and defending his base.
Yeah, 700 wood coming in for Sweethegreat as well. And it looks like he's planning to lay down his second trading post, so I'm not expecting to see either player interested in going for Stagecoach when the trading posts are split like that.
You can actually see the macro of Sweethegreat that he's going to age soon. You just got a 900 foot and 800 gold, so Sweethegreat right now. Because Garja needs to gather a lot of resources to age.
Sweethegreat
Just making
picking
more.
up 1 vill there and managing to pull his Ullans out of there. Although getting kind of trapped by another group of tomahawks, and he really has nowhere to go now.
Yep, on the other hand, we can see that he's sending Fort Kenya, shipping the Fort Kenya. Maybe he wants to commit more to Colonial, but Sweet the Great is going for Fortress, so it's going to be a problem for Garja right now.
Yeah, Sweet with some idle vills here as he's trying to escape these Ullans. Ended up losing, I think, 2 or 3 Ullans and losing a settler wagon there from the Kanya.
Yeah, I definitely evens up, just Garja just losing a will and he's losing a settler wagon, so that makes it pretty even. Still, Sweet the Great is slightly ahead in economy, but it's still fine. But and also you can see that Garja has more. See what Garja does if he wants to stay more in Colonial. I think he's gonna commit to Colonial because I see nowhere he's gathering gold to age up. So
Yeah, Garja looking to push in here with a little bit of a timing, I think, right as Sweet the Great hits his age up. Got a lot of tomahawks coming in here and several Kanya as well that look like they could do some serious damage to this base before Sweet managed to get any shipments in. A war wagon in queue and a skirmisher for Sweet the Great, but this bear's probably going to go down before anything comes out of it.
Yeah, so this means that he needs to ship skirmishers. He's just forced to ship the skirmishers because he has lost the barracks.
Yeah, and taking a house down, I think Sweet the Great's going to be housed here, and definitely not happy about that.
Definitely a great timing by Garja right now.
Yeah, he's ready to just walk out. Yeah. Big pop from Sweet the Great there with the skirmishers and the Minutemen. Very well timed, but Garja already walking away by the time they've popped. He's expecting this.
Garja was expecting that and just smart that he just killed the houses. I mean, one house and one Rex and moving back. So which means that Sweet the Great can no longer make skirmishers, and he can only send skirmishers to the shipments. I think that's what pretty much Garja wanted now.
Yeah.
denying the making of skirmishers. So Garja there.
I'm gonna make sure the lag is still a problem now that they're kind of out of the battle here.
So Garja now sending in 600 gold. Thing is gonna age soon. He's gonna fall up. Yep, he's already aging. So he already did the necessary damage, and now his villagers are idle. He's just not taking care of the villagers macro.
Yeah, a little too busy trying to push out with his army here to macro the villagers, and Garja taking the time here to start eating his sheep that he has fattened up on this farm, making good use of those.
I like Garja following up the age up. He just made some units and then made a timing push, which made him cost a barracks and a house. And now, Sweethegreat is popped, so he just sent 1,000 wood. Looking good for Garja actually right now.
Yeah, but I still think a very close game here. Sweethegreat, both players in Colonial or in the Fortress Age here, shipping wood, which should be a bit of an economic boost here, and Sweethegreat I think has room to bounce back. And that as we see, the eco unit population still very even, and actually a little bit in favor of Sweethegreat, and the military unit pop in favor of him as well. Although some of that taken up by these 1 hit point Minutemen, so maybe a little bit deceiving.
Yeah, he also gets the free ones, so.
Yeah, Sweethegreat trying to come in here and raid a little bit, but maybe just scouting really with this one all-in. No luck down there.
He just killed the one villager, chopping the wood there. So now it's make even, right? So Garja just killed the settler wagon, and Sweethegreat just killed 2 of the villagers, so it makes it pretty much even. Still looking good for both the players. Light musket rider coming for Garja.
Yeah, and a lot of war wagons popping out for Sweethegreat here, and it looks like he's ready to go. Oh, that was a little bit of a lag spike, but it looked like he's done.
And now we can see that Garja is able to make 10 forest prowlers because he just ate the sheep, which is very nice, just went farm twice at the age 1. So just did a very nice macro and getting all the units.
Yeah, there is definitely some lag issues right now.
Sweethegreat not microing his villagers, just being idle for so many time and not building a house. No, Sweethegreat should ship like Jigas or skirmishers.
Garja picking up another settler wagon in a Vil down there, and then chasing Vils up in the top left with his corner, in the top left corner with his cavalry here. Definitely doing some damage. Although Sweethegreat walking into Garja's base as well. Maybe both players deciding they're more willing to kind of base trade than try to take each other's army.
They're trying to base trade, but I think it's going to be a favor for Garja because he can just pop units instantly because he's just in his base. Now Garja just retreating, so looking good for Garja, Not enough units for Sweethegreat right here, just getting caught, and I think it's pretty much over right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Garja easily cleaning up these war wagons.
He's just not microing his villagers, just being idling. Looks like Garja's gonna win this game. I think Sweethegreat.
Yep, and he just resigns without even calling GG there.
I think Sweethegreat should have stayed back and should have caught the Garja's units, but he just went straight in for his. I think that's not the best move. You can just wait for the mercenaries, which is the power spike for Germans. But and he also, had a lot of idle villagers, so he needs to trade on that as well.
Yeah, alright, so I guess we'll move into the next game here. We'll see if they want to do anything about the lag before the next game, or if they want to just play it out without casting. Garja has actually gone offline, it looks like.
Just going offline, I think is going to restart the game.
Yeah, I think I saw him do that after the last game.
Sweethegreat should concentrate on his management of his idle villagers and also on his army. Fast enough to multitask. So the last game, he should have waited for the mercenaries and just go back and get the Garja units, but he just threw his army right into his Garja base and just lost everything.
Yeah, I kind of think that the lag might be better if I can try to solo, or I don't know if you can cast. Probably not.
I see you as you having a yellow-green connection.
Yeah.
Close to Garja and Sweethegreat because they're from European countries.
Yeah, I see you as yellow-green, and I'm seeing Garja and Sweet as both green as well. But you're in India, is that right?
Yeah, I'm in India.
Yeah. So across 3 continents is maybe not optimal. It might help to just get rid of either of us in terms of lag. We'll let them decide here.
Yeah.
Looks like we're on Kamchatka now. Got Garja again, gonna have to pick first.
So again, it's here TP map. So this was a popular map.
Sweethegreat just trying to move this along. He's not. A little short on time apparently, and he didn't think the lag was too bad.
The lag was not that much bad, but still playable.
Yeah.
But Garja just so much. Just gets annoyed because of a slight lag.
Yeah, Garja very sensitive that, and perhaps just
typical Garja. So Garja can go Japan. He can also go for Aztecs. Pretty much, we have not seen any Aztecs from Garja in this tournament. So he just wrote the great Garja Aztec guide. So I want to see Garja going for Aztecs. I just want to see how he plays.
Yeah. We saw Diariga play some both Iroquois and Aztecs in the last series. Maybe we'll see the same kind of thing out of Garja here.
Expecting him to go for Aztecs. You can pretty much go for any civ in this map. Pretty much you can go style, right? That's
Japan.
Man.
Yeah, and with the choke points on this map, Japan definitely not a bad choice. It's a pretty easily defensible map. And Sweethegreat locking into British there as a counter pick.
Definitely British is counter pick to Japan, but let's see what Garja does. Garja's just Koreans playing Japan, so I think it's pretty much comfortable with any of the matchups. Garja has played a lot of Japan, so he must be comfortable doing this. Right, and this is the third game between Garja and Sweethegreat at Kamchatka. So on the top of the map, we see Sweethegreat playing as blue, and at the south, we see Garja playing as red. So Sweethegreat has got 300 wood stat, so he can go for a trading post if he wants and get the Virginia company. He does. Are you here?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
in the
here.
game?
It was loading in for me still. Takes a little bit
So
longer when I'm streaming.
probably I think you're the lagging. You're
I
lagging
think
for.
it's a combination here. I think when I am solo, I'm good, but I think my PC struggles a little bit when you add in the Discord voice chat, adds in extra encoding, and I think that's the problem. Which I
Right.
saw some people suggesting screen share, and I think that would make it even worse because of that.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, so Garja has got to cherry orchard and just making scouting in the orchard, which is very good. You know, has a lot of goats, useful for Japan. You know, taking all these goats and you can just put on the wonder, which gives you a lot of trickle. Looks like a Sweethegreat is not going for trading post. You know, you can actually go for trading post right here. Go for a Virginia company because Japan is going to be slow. Looks like he's going to go for the 2 or 3 houses. Yep.
Yeah.
A contest station in the middle of the map. Just Garja taking 2 goats and also 2 goats on the top with the cherry orchard.
Yeah.
He's nearby the monkey, but he's just leaving it. Yeah. So like basically Japan has 3 and it's gonna be scouting from Garja, having 3 scouting units can get all the goats.
Yeah, it looks like he's maybe hoping to pick up this 85 wood here, laying down a shrine first with both his explorers. Now that his consulate tech is in, making those shrines cheaper.
So he's going for the traditional thing, just getting the consulate and then adding with the Portuguese and getting the shrine. And also, I just mentioned that he can go for the TP, which he's going for the TP, which I like it, for
Yeah,
Virginia company, and then
definitely,
get cheap. Yeah.
definitely not something you see in every British build order here, but we'll see how this goes.
He got the tier 300 wood stats, so I think he can pretty much go for the trading post. So the Garja got 85 wood, which means he can just add a shrine when he gets the Heavenly Kami shipment card. Looking good for both the players. Right now, Garja has got a lot of goats because of the advantage of scouting, 3 scouting units. Yeah, pretty much he has got all of the goats. Just 2 goats left on the map. So it's going to give a nice trickle for the wonder. Very good trickle by using the livestock animals.
Yeah. Maybe lag bad again. We've got to pause here.
So Garja is picking up another 40 wood. So basically he's getting a free shine. 85 wood for 40 wood.
Okay. Not sure.
Looks like Sweethegreat needs to go and meet someone, but let's just wait. Yep, so looks like Garja is gonna age soon because he is allied with the Portuguese, which means the age up to 620 foot or 680. Has now collected 600 foot, so he just needs to collect another 200 to age up. So I'm gonna age up at the same time. And let's see what 3D grade ships as second shipment. In the meanwhile, let's just take a look at the deck. Yeah, it's fast. We can take a look.
Yeah. Looks like Sweethegreat needs a couple minutes here.
Yeah, sure. You can wait for them.
Taking a look at decks here while we're waiting, but doesn't look like anything too exciting.
I need to take a look at the deck and see what Sweethegreat and Garja does.
Are you ready?
You see, it looks like Garja. Like Garja's
Are
here.
you ready? Yes.
Yeah, Garja. Oh, waiting on the lag to settle down again. I think.
Yeah, I'm just lagging.
Are you ready? Yes.
So Garja is getting a lot of wood pressures, going for the 50 wood in his base. So it's going to definitely help in building the shrine. So let's take a look at their deck. Yep. Seeing Garja's deck, he has two villages with 300 wood. I think it's fine. Pretty standard deck from Garja. Sweethegreat deck. Yep. So he has the Virginia Company, which reduces the cost of the manor house by 35%. I think he's gonna send that as his next card. Manors.
Yeah, wonder going down for Garja in the front of the base here. Maybe a good start of a defensive wall here. Virginia Company coming in for Sweethegreat, as you mentioned, and predicted from that trading post.
Yep, he's definitely going for the VC boom, and then he's just gonna mass units and then hit a timing push. Timing push is gonna be scary from British. So I like this. He's just hurting the hunts from the middle, which means Garja should shrine on the hunts at the back. A lot of hunts, so he definitely needs to start hunting, or else he'll get shrine and needs to waste time on sieging the shrine. So doing great right now.
Yeah, Sweethegreat building a manor in the middle of the map here, popping out a second ville, and going to use those to probably build a forward barracks here, is what I'm expecting to see. Yep, forward barracks going down. I wonder if he'll send his outpost up there.
You should definitely send that, I think. Yeah, you'll be definitely placing a tower right next to his barracks because, Japan is not a sewage, so he shouldn't care about the hunts much. Let's see what the Sweethegreat does, if he goes for a musketeer or longbows.
Yeah, he does have musketeers in queue now, so we'll be seeing some musketeers popping out shortly. And the outpost coming up, as we mentioned.
Those musketeers are gonna siege the shrine, take one or two shrines, and once he get a nice mass of musketeers, he'll be pushing into his Garja base. Pretty much a standard thing for multiplayers. Uh, Coming from Sweethegreat and 600 with for Garja. Else if he goes Vashigarus or Yumis. So Sweethegreat is making longbows now. Mix musketeers and longbows.
Yeah, I think that mix makes sense against Japan. Kind of always worried about Ashi as well as getting that extra range to help deal with the Yumi.
Yeah. Four wins just coming up for Garja, so that's pretty standard. And longbows coming in for Sweethegreat. Sweethegreat has not dropped a second Rex yet, so he's just making units from one barracks, but Garja will be making units from two barracks, so I think Garja will pretty much catch up with two barracks. Yeah, as you can see, just got popped up 8 units. Sweethegreat has just 10 units, so I think Sweethegreat should add one more barracks. It's faster.
Yeah,
Right now,
go ahead.
Sweethegreat is doing his manor boom, with the Virginia Company. I think it's still fine. Looking like Sweethegreat is going to apply some pressure to Garja's base. Um, Not the best move right here. If he goes too much into his TC, he will just pop his Minuteman, and then he lose all his army.
Yeah, picking off
Yep,
a
he's
few
just
vills
waiting.
here. Are you going to move his
So,
Yumi in and kind of chase us away? Second barracks going down for Sweethegreat, so he's going to really use this to start massing a little more, I think.
he definitely needs to get the two barracks to start massing, and now I think the British players should keep shreezing the shrines, uh, because he just not have enough units to go into a Gaja base. British players should just make 5 packs and just siege shrines, making a lot of longbows. But I think it's still fine.
Yeah, I agree. Putting pressure on these shrines is important in this matchup. This is a lot of longbow, definitely. I would be a little bit worried about a Nagi switch, but no stable yet from Garja, so
I don't like the position of Sweethegreat. He should just go back to his barracks and just defend what Garja is trying to push. He should not go to his base, and he can just swap the Minutemen and just snare the army. He just needs to go back and then push pushing. The potting really is really bad. Around this small water,
yeah.
so looking good potting for British.
Some of this pathing may be due to the lag.
6 longbowmen coming in for Sweethegreat minutes, so I think he'll still fight this one, but needs to back up just to come in. The thing is that this small water portion is just blocking the reinforcements, which is very nice for Garja to go back.
Yeah, these choke points definitely good for Garja here as he tries to defend.
So the more time Garja gets, he's going to get more eco and more stuffs. So and Sweethegreat is not applying any pressure to shrines, so I think Sweethegreat is playing a little passive.
Yeah, maybe we want to try going down to just the one caster for the rest of this game.
Yeah, so you're gonna cast and I just go out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna make a difference to get rid of the Discord call here for me.
All right, so good luck with the game. Cast then.
Yeah, thanks for joining us to cast, and sorry about the lag issues.
No problem, ma'am. Nice to cast with you, and thank you for letting me co-cast. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna say them.
All right.
Are you ready? Yes. Yes.
Garja popping out a daimyo here, gonna bolster his army with that, and hopefully, yeah. And it looks like now he's gonna be able to take the fight. Yeah, it looks like maybe still having some issues here. So. Offer to leave the game here and let them play it out without lag if they'd like. So we managed to take down one shrine there, but really not managing to pressure the shrines all around the map here, and actually falling behind it in the recalculated eco pop here, despite the Virginia company has really not paid off here and gotten enough vills to really compete with this Japanese economy, and that Nagi's coming in and almost getting in on those longbowmen, but Sweethegreat managing to pull musketeers in front and kind of defend against those Nagi riders. Although this Japanese mass is really pretty big and gonna be scary for Sweethegreat. Sweethegreat's got to walk away from this, especially with the daimyo in here, bolstering the stats of all of these units. Looks like Garja maybe not too happy about the lag still, so okay, I think we're just gonna let them play this out. Alright, so we got to see a few good games there. Unfortunately, a little bit of a lag problem, so so we're not going to finish seeing the rest of this series, although that was a match point game, and although could have still gone either way, but